Hello and welcome everybody out there in Twitch and D&D land. How are you today? Hope you're having a wonderful, safe Friday. Please be safe, everybody. Worst retail way too many years to know like this is already the worst fucking day of the year, but be safe. Before we jump right into the action, before all of that happens, we're going to give us a few little short announcements. The first one is I have not had my caffeine yet, so that's why I look so tired and why I'm so always just terrible right now. Second one is if you are watching this on the YouTube channel, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment down below, watch the whole thing, tell us what you think about it, subscribe to the channel. All of that helps us out tremendously. It helps us kickstart the group, get everything moving out into the ether and into the world, and it's a wonderful, nice little thing that you can do that helps all of us out so very much. In addition to that, if you want to watch us live, you can check out our Twitch schedule. That's in the description down below. And if you are interested in joining our community and potentially joining any of our pay-to-play games, you can go ahead and go over to our Patreon. As of now, we don't have slots available for everybody in the public, but come December, we will have open slots happening, just here and there, all around from different areas and such like that. But yeah, I think that's going to be everything from me. So this screen, this screen. Yeah, that's why I need gamer beans. Thanks for shouting them out. Affiliate link, it's down below as well. Who did we say was doing it? Ryder. What happened last session?
We started off in the hot spring. I believe we were in a sauna lake room or hot tubs or something along those lines. When Dustin's character, I'm blanking on the name at the moment, came back, and by that point we had decided that we wanted to go grab another job. After some deliberation, we collected our reward for killing the Rat King. Rat King, yeah. I'm gonna call it that.
Rat King, King of Rats.
Yes. The rats made of many rats. From there, we went back to the job posting and grabbed one for helping an old lady with a ghost. After that, we spent the majority of the time asking her questions or getting in or investigating that.
You're getting quieter and quieter, dude. Can you
Yeah.
move the mic closer to your mouth?
It's about as close without being in my mouth.
That was a lot better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. After some investigation, and someone, I think it was Buck, rolling a high enough perception, or I can't remember what it was he rolled for it, but he noticed that she wasn't quite eating entirely. And I believe the current theory is that we think she is the ghost, and we were just gonna go up to investigate her room.
So, as the door, yeah?
I was just going to say, and Buck did tell you that his hand passed through hers
Yes.
earlier.
Yes, that's
So, as I believe... Oh, yeah, we're just removing Grifton. Rimus, you're up front. Rimus, as you unlock the door and slowly push it open, inside, the floor is covered in a thick layer of dust. The bed frame looks slightly bent, as if it was not properly repaired but needed it. There's an armoire across from you that looks shut, sealed, and equally covered in dust, as well as a vanity mirror covered in the same layer as everything else in this room. Beautiful, ornate room with two giant throw rugs, one covering the majority of the room and the other one right in front of the armoire. There are two windows completely shut, with drapes hanging in front of them, blackening out the room completely. Go ahead.
How's the air in the room? Is it
Oh, Remus,
stale?
I muted you, by the way. I thought I heard you clicking.
The clacks were heard.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna whisper, "Hello, Miss Fantasreal."
Your voice echoes. Ryder, what was your question?
Oh, is the air stale in the room? Like it's been, like the door hasn't been open in a while, and the air's been kind of sitting still.
Give me a nature check.
Already. Nature is all the way down.
Jero.
Yeah.
Do we have a written her name written down anywhere?
Antis real.
You don't have it written down, but Fantasreal. That's her name.
Yeah, no, I want to see how it's spelled.
Oh.
I've got it written down.
Yeah, if you can respell that, because I forget.
I think I did my own spelling, but
What I thought.
same. And if you remember, they said that they would watch her and she would go into the room. Obviously, no one's been here in quite a while.
Phantasm's real.
Phantom's real.
I prefer Fantasreal.
You can prefer whatever you want.
I was like, wait. So we pretty much deduced it, and then I heard her name again. It's like, didn't you already make a pun with her name?
Yes.
You fucking double punner.
Guilty.
And you say my jokes are bad.
They are. But I put a lot of effort into these ones.
You took 2 words.
That's a lot of effort. Your character sheet is just white. You might have to reload the page.
Yeah.
I already tried that. It didn't.
So the Watcher's going to head in first or after us? I'm not
After
sure.
us, he wants
He's
all
always
of us
been
in
watching
front
her
of.
back, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's in the back.
He wants us all in front of him to keep an eye on us.
I'm going to
How big is the room?
Him first.
The room, fairly big. Roughly about 40 feet by 50 or 60 feet in total. Has a bit of a oval shape towards the balcony where it cuts off, creating a squared landscape by the 2 open windows that could open up and bring everything forth. However, it has a, what is that called? A widow's peak outside of the home.
Okay. I'll start walking in gingerly. Not like daintily, but just I'll walk in and head
You
over
slip
to
on the dust.
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
Don't worry, guys. I, the most auspicious person in the world,
Right.
will walk in there.
Oh god.
And I'll head over to the drapes, to the curtains.
So
One of these
as
days
you
we'll make you wear that goddamn the robe of shimmering colors or whatever, scintillating colors.
That's how you fuck with the rogue. Just curse the item, put it on them.
You stole one too many things from us, rogue.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Imagine that as a fucked up justice system.
21. As you take your first step, you kind of feel the wood bowing slightly. So as to not make too much noise, you tick, 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 all the way across. Very quickly with very little pressure in mind over towards the windows. As you move across this room, all of you see Buck just Naruto run to the back wall. And you're over by the windows.
Watch that first step. And I'm gonna draw the drapes open if I can. The curtains, whatever they're called.
You're met with the beautiful purple haze sky above you, filled with stars and the moon shining brightly above.
Is there anybody in the bed or
Well,
anything?
right now there's a very large canopy over the bed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the rich person bed. Yeah, cool.
I'm gonna walk over to the bed.
Yeah. You all hear Ryder's footsteps just creaking against the floorboards.
And I'm going to, as slowly and as carefully as possible, draw part of the canopy open just to take a peek in.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand.
I'm going to say for psychic damage.
Okay. You peel back the one corner, and you do see Mrs. Fantasreal lying in the bed. Her side towards you, wearing a long flowing gown and breathing gently as she sleeps.
What does the room smell like?
Stale,
Mothballs.
yes.
Fair enough.
Ginger
You know,
cookies.
the obvious old people.
Oh, dude, not gonna lie, I ordered ginger cookies today because 'tis the season. I can't fucking wait.
It's November.
Listen, fucker,
Unless-
this is 2020. It can be whatever I fucking want so long as I want to be happy.
Yep.
All right, fine.
This is
you
the
win
only
this
year.
time.
This is the only year, all right? Just
You know, you say that, but maybe there's a chance that 2021 is going to be
Eh,
2022.
don't jinx.
It's like you say something and
So let's
jinx
play
it,
D&D.
but you say-
Let's
but you
play
can't jinx the jinx.
D&D.
Okay, fine.
Question for you.
I'm
Dylan.
waiting for that Ghostbusters library scene to happen, where the old woman okay.
Is the bed raised or is it directly on the ground? If that makes sense.
Oh, it's definitely a raised bed. Probably a foot or so off. You see over towards the front of it, it does have one of those corgi staircases, but for halflings to get
Yeah.
in beds.
Uh,
And this does look like a full size mattress bed, which for halflings is like a king.
I'm gonna look under the bed.
Can you imagine being a halfling? Twin mattresses all your life.
Honestly,
It's a lot of bedroom.
Save a lot of money. Then have more
Just
room
take
for
a twin.
activities.
Just take a twin mattress, cut it in half, and you're done.
Like an
Yeah.
ottoman. Just
Just have a really fluffy ottoman.
But you said you're
I feel
looking
like-
under the bed, Ryder?
yeah, I'll look under the bed, see if there's anything under.
You
Crazy.
let go of the canopy and look underneath. Roll me a perception check.
With advantage because follower of Hawk. Woo. Perception.
It's like a CR12 dust bunny.
CR12 does.
You're gonna be so mad when I throw those at you.
Wait, is
Are you
that
not-
actual-
No, they're not CR12. They're CR1 half each.
Yeah, they're basically what are the constructs or elementals? I can't remember.
Elementals.
Oh, that's an actual thing. I thought that was a joke.
I was making a joke, but
Carl's been around
I've seen
long
the
enough.
images.
Carl's been around enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They're
he's the
just-
young guy here. He's the old guy in the group. But anyways,
Oh, that's a spot.
you look underneath the bed, Ryder, and you see a trunk tucked all the way towards the very center of it. One of those locked traveling trunks. Aside from that, there does appear to be a pair of slippers, fuzzy, with a lot of dust on them and a bunny shape for the front of it, but not dust bunny.
How heavy does the trunk feel like it is?
You
Just kinda
reach
getting it.
you reach your hand down and you're not very tall, Ryder, so like you kind of have to like put half your body underneath it, in which you have to like lower yourself against the floor and dust. as soon as the dust is kicked up, I need everybody who's already in the room to give me a con save.
Oh, geez, I'm kicking up that much dust by doing that?
It's
Yeah, we're
caked everywhere.
We're gonna call you Swiffer.
God. I am feathery, and apparently I'm good at cleaning dust.
I'm assuming that's like a feather duster.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a feather
Sounds
duster.
right.
Oh, there was an update. I don't like it.
Welcome to the conversation we had 30 minutes ago. Okay, I see 3 con saves.
I'm still not inside the room.
I'm just barely in the
Okay,
room.
so the other 2 of you were like, "Hey, everybody, go ahead."
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going heavy element. I want to stay back until action's confirmed, so to not rake her out.
That's fair. That's fair. Ryder, you're the only one who lets out a little from it. Everybody else kind of like, they're high enough off the floor to like kind of avoid it altogether without making too much noise.
I was about to say, but I'm shorter than him. Then I realized I was standing. He was not.
Exactly.
It's almost like you think about this.
I'm gonna try to drag the trunk from under the bed as, like... Is there enough, like, girth between the top of the trunk and the bottom of the bed to lift it up slightly so I'm not dragging it on the floor?
Yes, but that is going to require an athletics check.
Hey, Buck.
Yes.
Can you come here and help me for a second?
I'll attempt to walk. I'll walk over there quietly.
Dook, 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 dook.
Alrighty. And you're helping me. Woo.
Yep. You asked Buck
So-
to help you.
That's an athletics.
Yep. Sorry, Buck.
It's all right.
I just realized the mistake I've made.
Yeah, Buck is like super strong. But anyways, yeah, Buck, you're like, oh hey, he's trying to. Okay, then you like put your one hand underneath, lift slightly, and he starts dragging. And you're just like, okay, we'll move it, cool. And once you get towards the once you get over towards the lip, the trunk is just a little too big with your hand underneath it to fit underneath the lip. So I'm going to need a sleight of hand check from Ryder. 16. You finagle it backwards, leaving only a little bit of a gunk as the top of it like hits the floorboard. You look up quickly, and the old woman pull it out. The trunk is now out.
Is it a locked trunk?
Yes. It's
That
one of
makes
those
sense.
large travel trunks that has a hooked latch and a lock on it.
Well, we've got a rope with us.
That is true. Does he have lockpicks or anything like that on him? Though?
You have a rogue.
Hey, Grifton. Lock.
He speaks for tactical He does not speak for tactical purposes.
Watch him roll in that one.
Goes over,
You
click,
never
click, click,
jinx
click,
anything.
and dink, it opens.
I'm gonna add that to my dagger on lock collection.
Oh, God.
The entire time you do have the guardsman who's been with you, the watch, just watching. Like very confused, but he's doing like chlorine and just staying in the hallway. He's
And
also
Remus.
very heavy. Yes, and Remus as well. But yeah, Grifton opens it and then walks away. Or unlocks it and then walks away. It's still shut.
I'm going to crack it open just enough to get a look at what's inside.
Lots of papers, lots of parchment, scrolls, journals, picture frames.
I'll say we finally found the goddamn chamber pot.
Well,
She
none
doesn't
of
keep
this
it
is
locked. Did you? Oh my god. Shit.
well, none
Just-
Not eating that gas station sushi.
I was waiting for you to say that, like, oh, the smell of death fills the room.
no, it's just a locked trunk.
well, none of this is
No.
really anything we need. So I'm
Remember, you
gonna
just
say,
peeked. You don't actually you only peeked.
right.
Oh, that could be like wrapping paper.
Fuck. The fact that he brings this up, really. How big? I'm gonna open it all the way.
Okay. It's very loud, and you have to rest it against the floor as you place it down. And this is a very large travel trunk. It appears to be filled to the brim with paperwork, with journals, a few picture frames of portraits of individuals. Some of them look to be the family that you recognize in portraits around the house. Roll me an investigation, please. Buck, you're right there, so if you wish to participate, feel free.
Cool. Yeah.
No.
I would like to as well. Come on. Come on. Sorry, I'm not used to the double clicking of the new thing. But anyway, I don't notice anything.
Oh, you gotta double click. No.
I did it on the query,
Oh, you set
Is
it
it
up
gonna
for
be a-
query. Yeah.
but I might turn that off.
Writer. These appear to be old war documents from the age of the Zodiac gods. Some of them detail specific historical events that transpired, large-scale battles that people had to endure, and even plots of infiltration into different regions. On a couple of the portraits, yes, you do see the family. You see the halfling woman, much younger in the portrait. A fairly tall human man, who looks young as well, maybe in his 40s, 30s, and a couple of kids with them, two halflings, three-quarterlings. And then there's more portraits underneath. There appears to be this man standing with a pretty happy-looking individual with a quick little smirk and smile on their face, just, looking pretty joyous. The individual appears to be wrapped with a few bandages over their left eye, but the smile on their face is very warm and welcoming in appearance. Even just looking at that, you kind of smile a little bit. And then there's another one of an individual who appears to be a fairly beautiful looking tiefling man. Long blonde hair flowing down to about shoulder length. Horns are twisted coiled with a darker yellow against them. He has a little bit of a smirk and seems to be seated at a poker table with this human as well.
Some interesting stuff in here, but I don't know. What do the rest of you think with all this?
Looks like pictures.
I think you turned gray.
We're just here to find a ghost.
Well, context clues are important.
Is she not in the bed?
Her ghost body is. I
What?
didn't.
Wait, ghost bed. Go make
She's
sure it's
in the
real.
bed?
Go make sure it's real. Or
You
see
didn't
if it's
tell me
real.
she was in the bed.
Yeah, go check. Go check.
Oh, I mean, she was in the bed. Yes, my bad.
He like pushes past you and begins clanking into the room over towards the bed.
I ain't afraid of no ghost. And I'll open up the thing, the canopy, to look at her.
Okay. You look down and you do see the tiny halfling form, lying in the bed. And then he moves over as well and looks at it much more closely and stretches his hand out, see? And as his hand connects with the shoulder, you all watch as this horrific scream shoots from the cabinet. And there's a figure that slams through, bursting it open, looking like the old lady lying in the bed, but corporeal, see-through, yellow eyes, these dark hanging fangs in its mouth, and as it flies over to the guardsman, sinking her teeth into his neck. Would all of you like to drag your tokens onto the map and roll initiative for me, please? So, Buck, you're going to be really close to her.
Yeah.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
All right, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So, Snapper, as this figure screams, shrieking out of the room and sinks its teeth into the neck of the captain, you watch as the captain's skin tightens and he begins becoming much more frail and collapses to the ground. As the facade of this image, although incorporeal, you can still see sections are beginning to solidify after essence from that individual are sucked into its mouth. What would you like to do?
Ah, Jesus.
Nope.
Definitely not that one.
Okay, so the captain's like, what?
Oh, he's dead. He dead.
Oh, fuck, why?
Yeah. Or dying. Who knows?
Who knows?
But he doesn't look useful.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna see if he's still alive because he's our only witness.
All right, you want to run over there and check?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Roll a medicine check. That'll be your action. 13. There is a faint heartbeat, but this individual's essence, their life seems to have been drained from them.
I'm gonna shout back at Chlorine, he's still alive!
But he is dying, meaning there's only
Yeah.
one round of his life.
Oh yeah.
All right, bonus action, Snapper.
Uh,
Right now, you are about 5 feet away from the Wailing Widow.
Oh, that's what you named there. Do I have enough movement to get behind Buck?
That would be leaving its melee reach?
Oh.
My answer is yes.
Bonus action. Hope to dear God she doesn't do anything to me.
That's fair. That's fair. Chloride, your turn.
Okay. First off, think I'll drop a spiritual weapon behind the ghost.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. If you angle it to the side, it'll have advantage because of flanking with Buck. Just letting you know.
I wish I'd do that next time.
Yeah.
That was a low roll.
Okay. 6 points of damage. The weapon slams into her side, and she lets out a very loud, shrillish cry. Oh, wait, that was a little too much. Sorry about that. There you go.
Right. Then, I hope this starts going up to the god and using Spare the Dying.
Okay, that moves you up to about melee. Bink! They are stable, but unconscious.
Okay.
As you place your hand onto it, you see this stream of whitish blue energy moving from their body up to her. And as you touch him, sparing the life, that stream seems to be cut with a spark of light. And she looks over at you very angrily. You just turned off her food source.
Oh. Well, I think spiritual weapon is in concentration. I'll end my turn there and bring the guard up next turn.
The
Consider
wailing.
praying, because that might make your blood holy.
Now it is the Wailing Widow's turn. With 3 of you in range. She is going to shriek towards you, and her teeth open wide, the skin peeling backwards, and you see this horrific maul of an infinite grinding motion inside. I need all 3 of you to give me wisdom saves. Buck, Snapper, Chloride. Ryder, because you were in the room, you're within range of this as well. Rimish, you're the only person who's not.
Can I use
will.
my inspiration?
Go
Yeah, I'm
ahead.
gonna do the same.
Go ahead.
Our mind is fearless.
Open 18 works.
Okay. The only one who failed was Ryder. You see this horrific visage of this individual shrieking towards you. And most of you stare up at it and actually, become more defensive in your nature, preparing yourselves to deal with this. Already prepared yourselves previously. However, Ryder, when you see that maw shrieking towards you, you are now frightened.
Oh.
While you are within sight of the Banshee, you have disadvantage on all ability checks and attacks that you make. And at the end of each of your turns, you get to make another save. However, that is going to be her action. Rimus.
Okay, so I would say the guard's body is about here.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit. Well, I'm going. Nice. Okay. Excuse me. How far would that be? 'Cause we don't have.
That would be about 25 feet or so to get over there.
All right. I'm gonna move the 25 feet to get there. I'm hitting him with some Cure Wounds at first level.
Go for it. 6. As you try pumping the life back into the individual, there's only so much of it that you can actually instill into them. There seems to be some blockage where your healing nature just doesn't connect to the body anymore. They do come back to consciousness, but they only have 1 hit point.
Okay. And then my last 5 feet, I'm moving behind the cleric.
All right. The widow will take an attack of opportunity against you.
That's fine.
Woohoo! 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. This will be her corrupting strike. She slashes out against you, and you feel a portion of your body being ripped out as it connects. You suffer 12 points of necrotic damage. Give me a con save, please. Okay. As that amount of you is ripped outwards, you see it tries to tether and make a connection to you, but instead you manage to pull yourself far enough away that you break that tethering and it slams back into your body. Just hurting, but not gone.
Thank goodness.
Yep. All done?
Yes, I am all done.
Alrighty, Ryder.
Already.
You cannot willingly get closer to somebody you are frightened of.
Right. I will move behind Grimace.
Alright.
And then that's all I can really do.
I mean, you can use your action to dodge. You can help. There's...
Alrighty, I'll dodge.
Buck, your turn.
You see Buck turn and run, and I'm going to use my movement to get to that 25, 30 feet away, like the other corner, the opposite corner where I still have line of sight.
Yeah.
I will rage and say, "Come get me, bitch!" And I'll shoot my short bow. Just try to hit her with an arrow.
Go for it.
Well, let's hope I hit.
Yes, Ryder. Whiz at the end of your turn. 15 hits.
Awesome.
All right, Ryder, you are no longer afraid. And all of you, aside from Rimus, are immune to it. 19. Go ahead and roll your damage.
All right.
For 6 piercing. Your weapon... Yeah?
Oh, go ahead.
Your weapon attack seems to sink through the body and hit something, but not attach as well as you would like, and then shoots through the window out the back.
Okay.
She is resistant
And
to
then-
the damage.
Does Ancestral Protector still work? I'm assuming it does.
The first creature you
Spiritual-
hit with an attack on each of your turns becomes the target of the warriors, which hinders its attacks. That target has disadvantage on any attack rolls that isn't against you. The target hits a creature other than you with an attack. That creature has resistance to the damage dealt by the attack. Okay, yeah, that still works.
Yep. Coolio.
Alrighty, Snapper. Oh, anything else? Okay.
Nope, that's me.
Snapper.
Start speaking. Got a message. I was muted. Okay, so you said that parts of the widow is solidifying. Is the best word.
They were solidifying until that connection was cut off by the Spare the Dying.
Just kidding. Here, have a bite.
Yeah, no. No, I was just wondering. I'm just gonna look at her and say, I have not made a thing that can outsmart bullet. And I'm going to quickly... I'm gonna She hasn't had an attack of. She has had an attack of opportunity last turn.
She did, yeah.
I quote heavy. One day I will have minigun. That will be day Jero quits.
I believe Wizard can outsmart the Litreth shield.
Well, as fun as that seems, I can still have advantage on all those shots.
Ooh, and once I can catch a bullet.
A
But
bullet.
outsmarted one bullet.
Artificer
Anyway.
solution. More bullets.
Any solution, more bullets. Anyway, I'm gonna take a step back away from her, so I'm not in her range. Or in melee with her would be a
So
better
what,
word
10
for
feet
it.
away?
Yeah, 10 feet away, just...
Buck is currently about
he's
20
a-
feet from her, so gauge yourself.
Yeah, so I'm just like looking at it like... Oh, he's alive now. Sir, you might want to run. And I'm gonna step a couple feet away. Bring out the guns. And I'm gonna fire a shot with my Deadeye shot.
Go for it. You hold up your tiny little purse pistols. 19 hits?
I stole this from your purse.
For Deadeye?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a low roll again.
Yeah, 5's a little low. And again, she
Alright,
is
one less
resistant
grit
to this.
point. And she's not holding anything, so I can't really use anything with disarming.
Ghost hands.
If I can get rid of them. And I'm gonna use my
Those hands?
you know what, I'm gonna bonus action with the offhand, and I'm gonna use my second attack to reload the first one.
Gotcha.
So firing again. Did not declare advantage either way.
No, you did not. 12 misses.
Yeah.
Not by a whole lot, though. You got fairly close. The first one shoots past it, and more of the bang of hitting the mechanism causes it to recoil slightly confused. And then when you shoot the second one, it instinctually swirls out of the way, moving away from the attack.
Alright. And I've used my bonus action on my attacks. That ends my turn. I'm still in the aura, right?
You said you step back?
Yeah.
There's no real aura. She just had a very ugly growl.
No, I'm talking about the ancestral protectors.
Oh! Yeah.
Oh,
that's not
yeah,
an aura, that's an attack.
Yeah, it has to no matter what. No matter what, like...
Yeah.
Alright, so you just have to hit her within that range.
Yeah. Chloride, your turn.
Okay. Here is a rarely used spell. But I'm going to cast Heroism. When Miss Ryder and Buck, you are all immune to frightened. In the start of each of your turns, you gain 5 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Nice, especially with that immune thing. Cool.
Yeah. So, as you raise your holy symbol upwards, all of you are encompassed with this little spark of light that jolts all of you in your awareness forward, bringing your attentions to the forefront of this battle.
And says rapid flavor. Stand fast! She will not defeat us here. And then spiritual weapon attack.
Bonk. 17 hits. 12 force damage. Ooh, that's hitting true, and yeah, that's true damage. It slams into her. Yeah. And she just shrieks out, looking very angry at you, Chloride. I mean, Chloride did remove her snack. Okay, that's safe for you. But she will try to attack you, but with disadvantage, Chlorine. Thanks to Buck. Since her attention has to be on Buck right now. Disadvantage comes out to 16.
It is a heavy miss.
Okay, next attack. Disadvantage comes out to 16 again. It strikes towards you twice with its claws, but you manage to deflect and shove it away with your shield. Grimace.
Given the fact that I'm partially terrified of this thing at the moment, I'm just gonna hit it with some vicious mockery.
Wisdom save.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and you're ugly.
18.
Damn.
Yeah. You mock this creature, and it just looks down at you, glaring. And then back to
I
Chlorine.
don't even
not
understand you.
caring. I don't even know who you are.
There's too much whirring noises in my mouth.
All right, so that's your
Every time
turn.
she
Bonus action.
She's close. You know what? I'm gonna get the hell out of here.
Go for it.
What about here?
Oh, so much for that heroism I gave you.
You're right. I can. Ryder, your turn.
Stand fast. That's the opposite of stand fast.
Would I have enough movement to get on the opposite side of it as Chlorine?
You're a monk, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I have that extra 10 feet movement.
Yeah, you're a monk.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit it.
Go for it.
And then use my key for flurry of blows.
16 hits. Do you have magic hands yet?
I do not yet.
Okay. 23 hits, 23 hits.
All right,
Don't you have multi-attack? You're level 5, right?
Oh, I do have that extra attack.
Yeah, so you have one more attack. 10
Of
misses.
course, that's the one
Okay.
that misses.
Hey, you got 3 hits.
And then
That looks wrong. No, that's right.
Since I hit with my flurry of blows attack, that's the extract aspects.
3, 4, 5, 8 damage total again. Okay. When you hit a creature with this flurry attacks, analyze, you immediately react to make an unarmed strike with benefit from short or long rest. You learn its damage, vulnerabilities, radiant. Its damage resistances, acid, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing that are non-magical. And its damage immunities, cold, necrotic, poison, condition immunities, charmed, exhaustion, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, or restrained.
Okay. That's a lot.
Would you like me to copy and paste it to you?
Yes, please.
All right, let's see if I can. I don't think I can. I'll just tell you as it comes up, and yeah, it is a lot. If you want to tell your allies, you can do that.
Yeah, I'll say it all in that exact.
Magic works best. No cold, no necrotic, no poison. Don't bother trying to give it a condition.
Pretty much.
You know, at the beginning, it kind of sounds like a restaurant order.
Yep. Fuck. Buckaroo,
All right.
it's your turn.
I'm going to attempt to hit it again with my bow and arrow.
Go for it. That hits.
Hits.
Do you have an
And
augment in your bow? It is
no,
just
I have the
masterwork.
yeah, it's just masterwork.
Okay.
No, just the 2 slots. But my ancestral protectors come again to help.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot to do damage.
Yeah, that's the part we
matters.
all want.
I just want her to focus on me. I forgot about the damage part.
Yeah, I think everyone else wants the damage. 4 more points of damage. All right.
Let's play tag. You're it.
You're so lame. Snapper, go ahead. You have 1 round loaded.
And you say I'm lame. Gonna fire off another round. And I'm going to make it advantaged.
So you're using a grit point for advantage.
Si, senor.
Cow. 19 hits, or 21 hits, but yeah.
11.
Ooh, that's good. 6 points of damage on her.
Nice.
She is officially hurt. As your bullet streaks through a section and blasts some of the corporealness that begins to try to reform, you do see there's a lithful essence of the creature that seems to be lifting off and almost like fog just trying to settle and disperse, but something's holding it together.
Let me just double check something.
Second attack reload.
Oh, actually, yeah, no, it's scuffing this, but it's not light. That's a damn shame. Second attack's gonna be a reload, and my bonus action. My bonus action is gonna go neener.
Fair enough. Chlorine, your turn.
I'll be right back if I don't come along. You just know I gotta shoot stuff.
Yeah, you shoot, you reload.
Right. Well, that won't really be useful if that's the only one type. No. So I'm gonna go with the Sacred Flame on her.
Dex save. She's not terrible at these. But an 11 fails.
And she is vulnerable to Radiant.
Yeah, she is. As you all watch, there's a divine light that encircles her essence, and she tries to swirl out of the way, but then it bursts with a large, bright shine that causes her to shriek, wail, and try to flee away from that aggression.
I don't think my spiritual do believe Gabrielle's holy weapon was mace. I do not believe her it likes that.
14 just barely hits. For 6 more force damage. Ooh. She's looking a little roughed up right now. As it slams into her further into your radiant shine, she's more and more evaporating and just barely holding on at these braces around the shoulders and around the face. Her turn. Yay. All right, disadvantage on the attack, but Chlorine, as you hit her with those 2 attacks, you watch as the eyes turn much more yellow, focusing down towards you. And now you see that there is this essence from her mouth that begins pooling towards you as she goes to bite down on your shoulder. That'll be a 21 to hit with disadvantage.
Oh. Okay. How does that hit?
Okay, I need you to give me a con save.
That sucks.
That is 22 points of necrotic damage. And your maximum hit points decrease by 22.
And then with Spectral Ancestors, that cuts it in half, I believe. He gets resistance to whatever the attack was.
Resistance to all damage?
Yep.
Nice! Yeah, this is still an attack that hits you. Whew. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about 4 piercing as well, but yeah. That mattered much less. So 2 piercing and 11
Does that
necrotic.
piercing damage count as magical?
Yes, all of her attacks are magical.
Dang it.
Sorry. So yeah, you only suffer 11 points of necrotic and 2 points of piercing. And she will only heal for 11 points of necrotic then.
Whew.
However, that was her action.
Okay, and con save for that heroism.
Yep. Jeez.
Yeah, sorry guys.
It happens. You're earning that war mage. Rimus, your turn.
All right,
You guys no longer have your heroism.
that's fine. Is there a 10-foot radius that I can hit her with without hitting anybody else in this room?
Nope. She's surrounded by your enemies.
Be my
Or
friend.
your allies. Sorry. I'm thinking like me.
Oh, shit. Yep, I'm just gonna mock her again then.
Vicious mockery. That's a 6.
Oh. I'm gonna tell her that she looks a little pasty.
Billy. That's the damage that kills her.
No, she
Also,
healed
okay.
off of you, but yeah.
Enough?
And I believe disadvantage on her next attack. Alrighty. That's your turn, Rimus? Bonus action, anything?
No, that is my turn.
Alright. Rider. 22 hits. 24 hits.
Flurry of blows.
22 hits. 22 hits. Monks! 9, 8. Oh, damn. 9! So close. So that's
998.
15, 19 points of damage. Oh, she's just barely still standing. After you unleash this torrent of attacks against her, her body seems to be slowly evaporating away, and all that's really left is the solidified section of the mouth that is still sucking the energy out of Chlorine.
Okay, one of you guys just needs to get another hit on her. That's the end of my turn.
Buck!
All right. Try with my bow again. Nope.
That misses. Pew! Shoots wide. Ooh. Snapper, are you back?
It's gonna make it more fun. Especially if you
Just
miss
got
that,
back.
you can heal. Oh.
She's
Perfect.
so low right now, Snapper. It's your turn. You have one bullet in the chamber.
I'm gonna like jump back a bit further. Like,
Oh, she
okay,
also
and-
heals from sucking energy out of people. You just found that out.
Yeah, I could have guessed. I could have guessed.
Yeah.
Like, that seems like a pretty ghost thing to do. Perhaps a vampire ghost thing to do. Anyway, I'm gonna take a few more steps back. Line up the shot. And I'm gonna fire once. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm burning another grit point
Okay.
for advantage.
Okay.
Whenever I do that, it
Hits.
doesn't seem to be needed.
Snapper. How do you want to do this?
What are you currently doing?
She is currently sinking her teeth over the chin and neck of Chlorine, sucking energy out of him. While all that you can see remaining of this entity is that front section of the mouth.
She has like weird fucked up teeth, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Fangs.
I'm just gonna... Yeah, fangs. I'm just gonna position myself so I'm parallel to the fangs in line. I'm just like... Yeah, I'm gonna take out your upper jaw, so just...
Chlorine, you look over at Snapper, who's aiming right at your face. And you just close your eyes, praying to Gabriella as this large click happens, shooting against the jaw, narrowly scraping your chin. I am going to say, Chlorine, you suffer 1 point of piercing damage, just against your chin. As the creature's mouth gets shot off of you and then begins swirling around and then disperses into bits of energy all around. And as you have now finished fighting the Wailing Widow. This is where we are going to go on break, everybody. We will be right